are sitting on the edge of the bed, resting your head on your husband's arm, your hand gently wrapped around his hand. A silence filled the room. Wan Taehyung, if you have ever find me, if I couldn't fulfill even your smallest wish, would you still stay with me? Hearing your question, Taehyung quickly looked into your eyes, gently holding your hands in his. His voice is a calm yet little concerned. Taehyung, Jagya, why are you asking something like this? Did something happen? Wan, no, nothing happened, but please just answer me. I don't even know why I'm asking, but I want to hear it. I need to know if you really love me or not. Taehyung paused for a moment, closing his eyes briefly before looking at the ceiling. His voice is soft yet steady as he began to answer. Taehyung, if one day I find something you can't give me, I will never leave you because you are my heart. And I can't live without you, but please always trust me. I will never leave you. Hearing his word, your heart feels little light. A gentle smile spread across your face as you close your eyes. Next day, Taehyung is leaving for the office a little earlier than you usually wake up because of some important work. Meanwhile, you are sleeping on the bed, cleaning and organizing everything while thinking about Taehyung while smiling. It's been 4 years since our wedding, and Taehyung still loves me just as much as he did at the beginning. I am so grateful to God for blessing me with a husband like Taehyung. He has never gotten angry at me, not even once. Otarpo, you and Taehyung had a love marriage. Going against both your family's wishes, your parents are still upset with you, while his parents finally accept you after 3 years. The marriage, however, you and Taehyung continue to live alone together because Taehyung doesn't like anyone interfering between you and him. He brought a cozy small apartment for two of you. The apartment is easy to clean, and he also hired some servant and bodyguards for your safety. You blush and feel a little happy as you thinking about your dream. Flashback start. You are sleeping peacefully with one hand on your pillow. However, your blissful and peaceful sleeping is interrupted by the sound of Taehyung mumbling loudly. Taehyung, I just want to. You just stand up, and as you open your eyes and looking at Taehyung to understand what is he mumbling in his sleep, Taehyung, Van, look like me. No. Van, rubbing eyes. What is he talking about? After understanding his words, you feel happy. Van, oh, so that means he wants to be the great businessman. I also need to help him. As you lost in thought, Taehyung's start to mumbling again. Then you again lay down on the bed and drift back into your peaceful and calmly sleep. Flashback end. Luxurious living room. Mrs. Kim, speaking seriously to someone, I hope you understand now why it had to be done. I never want that girl with my Taehyung. Yeah, Auntie, I understand, but as you promised, you also need to give me the money for this. Mrs. Kim, yeah, I know, but only after my work is complete. They exchange a knowing look, smiling as they plot something. Time skip to the next morning. You are sleeping peacefully on the bed, hugging the pillow, and Taehyung is laying beside you, and he didn't want to disturb you. You want to talk to Taehyung about yesterday, but he come home late and didn't pick up the call. In the stress and tired from waiting for him in the living room, you eventually fell asleep before he arrived to the home. When Taehyung come home, he gently carry you to the bedroom and make you comfortably sleep on the bed. This morning he left early for the office work because of important work. While sleeping, Vine's dream. In your dream, Taehyung is working hard to fulfill his wish to becoming a great businessman while you are just looking at him. Taehyung, smirking, Vine, why are you looking at me? Am I that much handsome? You are in a deep sleep, but it's interrupted by the sound of knocking on the door. The noise makes you little annoying, breaking your dream. However, you don't respond and instead cover your ears with a pillow, trying to back to sleep. The knocking doesn't stop, and you move your hand towards Taehyung's side, eyes still closed, but you suddenly become shocked when you don't find him there. Ryan quickly sitting up and looking around. Hubby, where is he? He didn't come home? Where did he go so early without informing me? You thought are interrupted by the knocking on the door. You irritated and getting out of the bed, walking towards the door to open it. Ryan opening the door, annoying. Yeah, Niti, why are you disturbing me? Niti, respectfully, good morning, ma'am. I'm sorry for disturbing you. Ryan still yawning. Yeah, tell me quickly. How do I tell her? She woke up me at the wrong time. I was just enjoying that dream. But my bad luck and bad morning. Niti smiling politely. Ma'am, Taehyung's mother wants to meet you. She is here now. Hearing this, you freeze. All your sleepiness and laziness vanish as you listening about Taehyung's mother. Ryan, what but why? Niti confused. I don't know, ma'am. She just asked me to inform you that she want to meet you in 5 minutes. Hearing the time limit, you are become stressed. It's not that you are afraid of her or that she treated you rudely, but she is serious and high expectations. She demands perfection. She gets upset with everyone, including Taehyung. Ran nervously to Niti. Do you know anything about Taehyung? I hope she knows, or I will have to face him straight mom alone. Today might just be a bad day. But your hopes are shattered when Niti shakes her hand, indicate she knows nothing about Taehyung's. You feel lifeless for a moment, but before you can think anything, his mom calls out your name loudly, Van, shouting back, Yeah, mom, I'm awake. I'm coming just a 5 minutes. I will be there. Knowing her strict nature, you realize you don't have time to ask Niti any question. You quickly shut the door and rush to get ready as fast as you can. Taehyung knows both his mother's natures and yours, which is why he understands that you wouldn't like to stay with his mother, expect to obey his mother's every command as her perfect daughter-in-law. This is one of the reasons he chose the apartment for the two of you, so you could have your own happiness and freedom. Taehyung wasn't aware of his mother's visit, otherwise he would have stayed with you. He arrived was completely unexpected. After 10 minutes, you rush into the living room where your mother in law is sitting on the sofa with a serious expression. She raises an eyebrow as you arrive. Van bowing with a smile. Welcome, Mom. Mrs. Kim, looking at her wristwatch before turning towards you. I believe you are late. I told you to come to me in 5 minutes, but you took longer. Van, oh yeah, Mom, it's because I didn't wake up early. I had to take a shower, that's why I'm sorry, Mom. You speak with a smile, but her eyes narrow as she listened to your explanation. Mrs. Kim, making an annoying face, how can I accept a girl who wasn't even a proper daughter to her own parents? I still don't understand why my son chose someone like you when you can't even manage your time properly. You know, she is just saying this because she is so strict. But you just looking down and listen her calmly without giving answer back to her. Ryan, I'm sorry, Mom. I will make sure to be on time in the future. Mrs. Kim, well, I'm here to see my son. Tell me, where is he? Ryan, hesitation. Mom, he went to the office early this morning for some important work. You say innocently, unaware that she will find fault with your words. Mrs. Kim, so he went to the office without having breakfast. I think my son has become one of those. I don't like my son leaving for work without eating properly. Van, yeah, Mom, I understand. I will take care of it from now on. I don't know why Mom is always angry with me. She is nice to me in front of Taehyung, but never miss a chance to. Mrs. Kim ordered you to prepare food for Taehyung and start assigning you various house chores. She doesn't miss a chance to get angry on you despite Feeling upset, you remain quiet, completing all the tasks while waiting for Taehyung to the home. Or suppose Taehyung's mother intentionally visits your home when he isn't around because she wants to just getting angry on you. Time skip tonight. You are in the kitchen preparing dinner as your mother-in-law instructs you while she was relaxing in the living room watching TV and waiting for Taehyung. Taehyung enters the house with a smile, his blazer draped over his arms. He hands his bag to the maid and walks towards the living room only to stop when he saw his mother sitting there. Taehyung wide-eyes, mom shocked. Mrs. Kim, I have been waiting for Taehyung to arrive so I can say something important and show that his wife leaves this house. It's the first time I have actually enjoyed speaking and talking with her. She's so innocent and didn't give me answer back. Mrs. Kim picked up the remote, turns off the TV and walked towards Taehyung. Taehyung, I want to surprise Ryan because I think she has some doubts and I want to clear them, but I am shocked to see my mom here. Mrs. Kim, oh my dear son, why do you look so thin? Your wife hasn't been giving you a proper meal. Taehyung, smile, mom. When did you come? You didn't tell me or I wouldn't have taken a day off from work. And as my meal, my wife takes good care of me, better than she cares for herself. So you don't need stress for me. Taehyung, I know why she is talking like this about Ryan. It's because she doesn't like her. If I had known she was coming, I could never leave Ryan alone. Mrs. Kim, yeah, I know she's your choice. Anyway, I came here for some important work, but we will discuss that after dinner. Taehyung stand there listening to his mother, but his eyes start to searching for you. Noticing this, Mrs. Kim quickly interrupts him with an order. Mrs. Kim, go now, dear, and take a shower, and don't look around while you are here with me. Taehyung looks at his mother's sign and nod before heading towards the bedroom. Taehyung, I just want to meet Ryan. Mrs. Kim, watching Taehyung, walks away, smirking. I know, Taehyung, how much you have cared for Ryan. By tomorrow, you won't even be able to see Ryan's face. She will be out of the house soon. Mrs. Kim, you will be sad for a few days, but I will fix everything as I want. After a while, you all sit down for dinner. Mrs. Kim continues her cold and rude tone with you. Her words make you little tears. But this time Taehyung passion run out. Taehyung angrily, Mom, I had enough of this. If you keep talking to Ryan like this, I won't allow you to come to our home. Anyway, she is my wife and I won't like anybody will talk with her like this. His word catch you by surprise, filling you with a relief. You finally feel safe knowing Taehyung truly cares for you. Mrs. Kim clean her throat and start to getting her dinner. After finishing dinner, you all sit on the sofa because Mrs. Kim wants to discuss something with you. Mrs. Kim called the expression, so son, as you both know, we are managing three companies and you are already handling five. After we are gone, you will inherit them all. Saying and you exchange glances, trying to understand the meaning behind her words, but failing to fully understand. You both nod in agreement. Mrs. Kim, yes, you are taking over all our properties and will carry the family name forward. So, as your father and I wish it's time for you to become CEO. Taehyung, irritating, his tone rising. What are you talking about, Mom? I don't want to become a CEO of the company. You still silent, your eyes welling up with tears. This moment would come. Mrs. Kim had been bringing up this topic repeatedly over the phone in recent weeks. But you didn't talk about Taehyung. Mrs. Kim, first calm yourself before you speak to me. Don't forget I am not your friend. I am your mother. So, talking with me nicely in low voice. Hearing her words, Taehyung take a deep breath and become a calm. Taehyung, we understand, but I won't allow anyone to pressure to me to be a CEO. Mrs. Kim, raising her voice, It's been a 4 years since your marriage and you still haven't want to become a CEO. Am I not a wrong? Her words a little loudly. Tears began streaming down on your face as you sit there, unable to speak. Taehyung looked at you, shocked and furious at his mom's talking style. His anger increased. Taehyung, just stop it, mom. I want to become a CEO because it's not Ryan's wish and just for her wish. I don't want to become a CEO. Ryan, I don't know what to say in this situation. What if she is right? What if there really is something important? You glance at Taehyung trying to calm him down, but he and Mrs. Kim are starting to argument over CEO. You feel little stress. The argument continued for some time, but Taehyung refused to become a CEO. He stand and continuously answering to his mother. Despite her attempt to convince him, he remained silent, and eventually she going out from the home. You feel guilty, began to cry, blaming yourself for everything that happened. Taehyung noticed your stress and gently tried to comfort you with positive words. After calming you down, the two of you head to the bedroom together. A few days later, you try to convince Taehyung about to become a CEO, but he refused, believing you are only doing it out of his mother angriness, which is he doesn't like. Because of the stress from his business, Taehyung become busier and start to avoiding you. Ryan running to catch Taehyung before he can leave. Hey hubby, please listen to me. Taehyung turning towards you rudely. No, I don't have time for you or your repeated question. Taehyung began walking out of the house, but you run ahead and stand in front of him, blocking his way. Taehyung, what now? We will talk later, but right now I have to go. Annoying. He tried to walk past you, but you spread your arms wide and look into his eyes innocently. Van, cutely, please Taehyung, just listen to me once, please. I want that you become a CEO, please. Van, puppy eyes, please don't think I am saying this because of your mom. I have been ready for this even before she brought it up. I just want to see you as a CEO, Taehyung. No, Van, what are you even saying? I don't want you to do something against your own wish. This is my final decision that I don't want to be a CEO of our company. Without giving you a chance to reply, he walked out of the house, leaving you stand there. Mrs. came on the call. I am so happy to hear that. Now my daughter-in-law and son are not happy. Yeah, ma'am, I will do exactly as you say. I won't let them become a CEO. Time skip tonight. You are sitting on the edge of the bed, determined to convince Taehyung this time, even though you know he might be upset with you. When I will convince him today, I want him to become a CEO. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of the door opening. You quickly turn to see Taehyung, who looks a little tired from the work. Taehyung glances at you, then turns away. Take your clothes from the cupboard and head to the bathroom for a shower. You stay quiet. Ryan, hubby, today I will make sure that you will accept to become a CEO of your company. When Taehyung stepped out of the bathroom, you quickly walked towards him. He tried to avoid you, but you hold his hand, making him looking at you. Ryan, please, hubby, listen to me. I know what you are thinking, but I swear this is my dream to see you as the CEO of the company. Please, when you are not home, I am always thinking about to become a CEO for you. Taehyung started ripping his usual response about not wanting to become a CEO and looking into his eyes. If you think I am saying this out of pressure, you are wrong. I want to see you as the most famous CEO and the wealthiest person in the South Korea. Hearing your words, Taehyung is shocked. He quickly Nod and ruffling your hair cutely, Taehyung. Yebo, don't say things like that. You are my world. Fine, if you love me, then give me what I want. I want that you will become a CEO, Taehyung. Nod silently, Taehyung, promise me. Tell me this is what you truly want from your heart and not just because of pressure. To make me be a CEO, you feel so happy to have husband like Taehyung. His care and support means everything to you. And this time you truly want this from your heart that he will become a CEO of YN. Smiling, placing a hand over your heart. Yeah, I want this. Truly, I am saying this from my heart that you will become a CEO. Hearing your answer, a bright smile spread across Taehyung's face and nods. Author Taehyung also want to be a CEO, but he was just to say no to his mom because of your decision, because you don't like to see pressure on Taehyung about the business. That's why you say no. And from these days, Taehyung is starting to become a CEO. Time skip to 1 week later. You are sitting on the edge of sofa deep in thoughts about the CEO. When a knock on the door distracts you, you ignore it and instruct maid to open the door. As the maid opens the door, you are shocked to see the person entering the mansion. You quickly rush towards her and hug her with happiness. One happy, breaking the hug. Oh, Didi, I'm so glad you are here. I miss you so much. I thought you forget about me after going to London for your business. Tia, smiling, no, dear. How could I? I miss you both so much in London, but because of work, I couldn't meet you sooner. I finally decided to leave everything behind and come to see you. And now here I am. You feel enjoy and begin talking about your childhood and the happy times you spent together. Author about Tia is your older sister who left Korea to study abroad and later start her own business in London. However, she come to the South Korea after that there. Tia, smiling, now I just want to get information about new CEO. Once that happens, then I can focus on my business. That night, Taehyung arrived at the mansion as usual, following his routine of going straight to the kitchen to help you in the dinner. When he entered, he spotted you and quickly going towards the kitchen counter and quickly going towards the person and lovingly say, "Hey wifey, I miss you so much today." I don't know why. His words are cut off by the sound of the plate breaking. When he turns towards the noise, he is shocked to see you standing there. Taehyung, Ryan, you are here. Then who is he? As the person turns around, Taehyung is even more stunned to see Tia wearing your clothes. Kia, oh, Taehyung Jiju, it's me, Tia, your Sally. Not Ryan. Taehyung becomes shocked and just looking at her while she is continuously saying, I was wearing Ryan's clothes because I just want to make you fool. Taehyung started laughing. Saying, oh, so you think that you will make me fool? No, miss. I am the Kim Taehyung, the CEO of a Kim Corporation, and no one can make me fool because I was just making you fool because I already knew that you are coming here. Hearing his answer, Kia becomes shocked and just looking at both of them while you both are laughing, which make her shocked. Tia turned towards you to make sure that he was saying right while you are nodding with a smiling, which made her more angry. Why, I'm sorry, Didi, but you already become fooled by us. You and Taehyung both started clapping and laughing on the Tia, while she was just started getting angry on both of you. Taehyung is again and again trying to repeat one and only question which make you and her both annoying. And then going out from the kitchen while leaving Tia alone. Tia, how can Jiju and Dee both are making me fool? I'm so stupid, I'm so stupid. I just have to become more and more smart than they are. Taehyung, Thank you for helping me, Ryan. I will never leave your side alone. You are my love. Seeing the two of you so happy, a smile on Tia's face. Tia, I'm so happy to see both of you together. You both are looking beautiful together. The series name, the next part coming soon. Thank you for watching.